Ever feel like your Jira board is getting cluttered with giant tasks that never seem to finish? You must be ignoring the most powerful tool in Jira toolkit, subtasks. Breaking down your task into parts make your work easier than ever. So let's get started. First things first, if you haven't signed up, it's faster than ever. Click on the sign in button and you can literally use your Google account, Microsoft account, or any of these options to create an account. And once you're in, click on this get it free button, which will prompt you to create a site. Now you can keep any name that you like. Like this is the site name I've decided on, and click on continue. And this is where you land. Once you're in, you'll have to create a workspace. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be creating a content team Kanban board, for which I'll have to first create a space, which is our workspace, by clicking on this button here. And here you'll find all the different templates which you can use. Now I'm going to go into software development, and here you can see the first option is a Kanban board. Click on this use template button and I'll choose the team manage space. The name of the board is content team, and I'm going to let all the default settings stay. And for the next step, we have the work type, which I'll define as content. So if we take a look at this, we can decide what all work type does our content team work on daily basis. So it would be features, tasks, and assets. So that's it. I'm going to click on next. Now these are the ideas statuses, and I can customize them over here. So these are the 5 statuses, and now I'll finally create the space without inviting anyone. Now this is our workspace, and before we can add subtasks, we would need some sort of parent task. So I'm going to create that by clicking on this button right here, and here I'll simply describe the task. And this is my task. Now I'll click on this button and it will create a work item. Now this is the part that you have been waiting for, which is where we are going to create the subtask. Click on this task, which will open up this page right here, which has all the details about this task. Now here you can see the subtask option. Click on this add subtask, and here you can define what are the subtasks for this specific task. Like this would be the first step to creating the tutorial, which is to do research and deciding on what to demonstrate. And to add this, simply click on this button right here, and there you have your subtask. And just like that, you can add multiple subtasks, defines the whole workflow of a specific task. And once you change the status of your subtask according to the workflow, you can see that this subtask progress bar changes and it shows exactly how much have you proceeded in your task, which is a good addition because it gives you an idea of how long would it take for you to get done with it. And the best part is that you can assign each of these tasks to different people. That means that you don't have to do all the tasks on your own. And if you have a team with different people for different tasks, this would be really helpful for you. Like I myself would be doing half the task and then half will be assigned to the editor, which would be the CT5 and 6. Now back in your board, you'll see this graph looking icon which suggests that this task has a subtask, and also while you hover it, it will show you the number of completed tasks for the specific work item. And I've added another task just to show you that in a normal task which doesn't have any child task, this root node doesn't show. Now to actually view your subtask in this board view itself, you'll have to change this view from here and select the subtask option. Here you'll see that the parent task is an individual group, and if you scroll down you'll see all the subtasks. Other than that, you'll see everything else down here, which is your normal tasks which are added into your board. I've added another task with subtask to showcase how exactly it shows. So this was the previous task, and now this one is the new task where you can check out the subtask, and then here we have other tasks which don't have subtasks, by the way. Lastly, if you click on this create button, you won't be able to create subtasks directly. You will have to first create the parent task and then go inside that and then create the subtask. Also, if you are in the parent task already, and you don't see the subtask option, you should go check out your space settings from here. Here in your work types, go to add work type if you don't see subtask, and then click on the subtask option, click add, and then you will be able to see the subtask option right in your parent node. So that's it. The satisfaction of checking off those mini tasks is way better than watching one giant task sit in idea column for months. If this helped you, give this video a like and subscribe for more tech guides.